From its humble beginnings, the Midlands Meander, South Africa's foremost arts and crafts trail, has grown and diversified. While its roots are still in crafts, including ceramicists, woodworkers, and metalworkers, it's now known as a culinary hotspot, and perhaps nowhere more so than here at Cleopatra Mountain Farmhouse.
It is a romantic gourmet getaway, somewhere where you can come and chill, but still get the good life, the good food. We've got a cellar full of South African wines and a very big choice. So it's a getaway for grown-ups, really.
Before the Pointons created Cleopatra Mountain Farmhouse, they ran what was the go-to hotel on the Midlands Meander, Granny Mouse.
Went from about 5-8 people and grew into this monster. All right, Princess, let's do the dish we're going to do this evening. I think Cleopatra is somewhere that people want to come to live the lifestyle we're leading. It's a lifestyle that people would like to escape to get out of town and come here and just put your feet up. Okay, so let me do a quick taste. And be pampered and looked after, go to the spa, open a bottle of champagne for breakfast. That's what we are. I think we're there.
Cleopatra has earned accolades from across the world.
Lovely.
But their clientele is split evenly between local and international visitors.
Our ex-president, Thabo Mbeki, stayed with us for quite a long time, and we became quite good friends, and we sent him off to Ardmore, and he's become a collector of Ardmore stuff.
The former president is only one of a number of collectors, locally and internationally, who have fallen for Ardmore's creations.
Started teaching our maid's daughter, Bonnie, and that was the start of Ardmore in 1985.
Now, more than 30 years later, Ardmore Ceramics is based at a factory across a small stream from where it all started.
It's worldwide. We've even sold to Alaska, funnily enough. The French adore Ardmore, and of course London, because the world is in London.
Jabu Nene is one of Ardmore's stars and has been with them almost 30 years. She has visited Germany, England, and Scotland, representing the company.
I am so grateful that my work travels around the world, and I love that my name is well known.
Jabu learned her craft from two of the best, Bonin Chalinchali, the first artist Faye trained, and the second, Punch Chabalala.
In 1989.
I started working for Ardmore in 1989 in Winterton. Back then, there was no gallery, we had no studio, we used to work outside. Now we have facilities to showcase the work.
Punch in turn trained Jabu Nene, whose daughter now works alongside her mother and aunt.
I used to see my mom painting at home, and that's when the love of arts grew up. That's when the love of arts grew up.
Just as Jabu's daughter works at her mother's side, so too do Faye's children.
My two daughters are fine artists. So my son, who studied business in Stellenbosch, he started with me, and the girls do all the designing. So they work with their own group of artists, and they design all these fantastic scarves for Hermes, which have led to even surfboards, handbags, women's apparel, hats. So that really put us on an international map. This little monkey's cute. I love his little viners.
Ardmore not only supplies galleries around the world, they still receive visitors to their gallery, alongside the workshops where the works are created.
People come to you, and that's where we are jolly lucky, is people travel to see us, and we don't have to be in the city to sell.
Initially, almost all the artists here were women, but this is changing.
It was interesting how the herd boys, the young boys, thought that that was play and women's work and not proper work. And then they realized that the women folk were earning more money than they were. So you've got husbands, wives, sisters, cousins, and now we're into the second generation. where we have daughters. And of course, the mums or fathers want their kids off their payroll quickly, like we all do, so they teach them.
Another Midlands success story is Fordoon Hotel and Spa, situated on one of the oldest farms in the area. It offers luxury, 5-star accommodation, fine dining, and a wide selection of spa packages, and something a little different, an in-house African traditional healer.
I've been here many years ago when Fordoon started. I think it's almost 15 years, I think, yeah.
In Elliot's garden, there are over 120 different species of medicinal plants, many of which have been used for centuries.
Most of African people, not Africa alone, even other countries, they believe in traditional medicine. It's very good for detox.
Elliot believes the time will come when these healing plants will be embraced by traditional medical practitioners.
There's a possibility of working together in terms of I'm a traditional doctor, medical doctors, reflexologists, aromatherapy, whatsoever, because at the end of the day, we need to share some knowledges.
Elliot and Fordoon's products epitomize the kind of collaborations that can be found across the Meander. And both Ardmore and Cleopatra are proof of the demand for quality crafts and hospitality that continue to attract visitors from around the world.